Earth and our civilization have evolved significantly over the last 200,000 years, experiencing numerous changes. The human species exists for only 0.0015% of the universe's vast 13.7 billion year existence. Nevertheless, we have achieved remarkable feats in that time. Starting as hunters and gatherers in Africa, we quickly colonized the entire planet in cosmic terms. The contributions of exceptional thinkers have propelled modern civilization forward and achieved once unthinkable goals. In just 150 years, we progressed from earthbound existence to landing on the moon. While our accomplishments are impressive, our significance on a universal scale may be relatively minor. The prospect of encountering an advanced alien species with unimaginable technology raises questions about our place in the cosmos. In 1964, Soviet astronomer Nikolai Kardashev introduced a theoretical scale to gauge a civilization's technological advancement based on its energy production. This scale, known as the Kardashev Scale, originally featured 3 traditional types, but it has seen various extensions and modifications over time. The Kardashev Scale operates logarithmically, meaning that as you progress along it, the amount of power a civilization can harness becomes significantly greater. In 1964, Kardashev defined the 3 foundational levels of civilization based on their available power. The first and smallest of the original types is often referred to as a planetary civilization, closely resembling our own Earth. Civilizations of the first type are able to use all the energy emitted by the parent star, which in our case is the Sun. The amount of this energy is incredibly large, about 7 × 10^17 watts. However, it is worth noting that the modern Earth civilization does not quite correspond to the characteristics of the civilization of the first type. Indeed, human civilization is more likely to belong to one of the expanded categories known as Type 0 than to the lowest level of advanced civilizations. This concept was proposed by the famous astronomer and astrophysicist Carl Sagan, who developed a formula for determining the hypothetical cultural progress of these civilizations. This is the formula. K represents a hypothetical civilization's Kardashev rating, while P represents the amount of power the civilization controls. In the case of a proposed Type 0 civilization, it would have control over about megawatt, equivalent to 1 million watts of power. This amount is minuscule compared to our daily energy consumption. On the Kardashev scale, our civilization only rates a modest 0.7, as per Carl Sagan's assessment. According to him, humanity is currently going through a technological adolescence, which is a common phase for a civilization on its way to achieving Type 1 status. Michio Kaku, another prominent theoretical physicist, suggests that humans may reach Type 1 status within the next 100 to 200 years, Type 2 within the next few thousand years, and Type 3 in 100,000 to 1 million years. These timelines underscore the vast durations required to advance to the next levels of civilization. Nonetheless, becoming a Type 1 civilization within the next couple of centuries is a significant milestone for humanity. At this stage, we would have complete control over our planet, potentially influencing the weather, altering the Earth's geology, and achieving much more. However, even the substantial power of a Type 1 civilization pales in comparison to a Type 2 civilization, often referred to as a stellar civilization. A Type 2 civilization can control the total energy output of its host star and effectively transfer that energy throughout its entire solar system. One popular concept for harnessing this immense energy is through Dyson structures, which you may have encountered in science fiction. The term was coined by Freeman Dyson and represents a system of orbiting solar power satellites, essentially forming a colossal hollow sphere around a star to capture all of its energy. Now, regarding Type 2 civilizations, they indeed entertain rather exotic ideas for harnessing energy. One such concept involves feeding a stellar mass, like a star, into a nearby black hole and collecting the emitted photons from the accretion disk. The practicalities of depositing a star into a black hole remain a mystery, but it's an intriguing source of energy. In a Type 2 civilization, these supermassive structures wouldn't just be built, they would be inhabited and controlled. Such a civilization would exert dominance over every planet in our solar system, with the exception of asteroids, and have the freedom to shape and manipulate their solar neighborhood as they see fit. The energy they would possess would be remarkable, although it still pales in comparison to what a Type 3 civilization might achieve. A Type 3 civilization, often referred to as a galactic civilization, has the ability to control the entire energy output of its entire host galaxy. The level of power such a civilization would possess is truly awe-inspiring and resides squarely within the realm of science fiction. Nonetheless, let's explore this concept. A Type 3 civilization would operate in a manner similar to that of a Type 2 civilization, harnessing the energy of stars, mining planets, asteroids, and more. However, the scale of operation would be vastly different. Instead of controlling the energy of just one star, they would do so for billions of stars. Planets and solar systems would be used like building blocks, constructing and deconstructing them to expand their dominion across the galaxy. The galaxy itself would effectively become their playground, with everything at their disposal being akin to toys. Harnessing the energy of quasars would be like hitting the lottery for them. The supermassive black hole at the center of their galaxy could be used as an energy source for a Type 3 civilization. Galactic real estate would become a reality, with planets, stars, or even a complete solar systems being auctioned off by some supreme leader. Interestingly enough, this hypothetical galaxy may not even be noticeable if such a civilization did exist. All of the energy from the stars would be held and used for whatever civilization may need. This means all the starlight gas and elements in an entire galaxy would become like your kitchen pantry. If all the matter in their entire galaxy was blown up for energy, the galaxy would appear completely invisible to an outside observer. It would appear that there was a hole in the galaxy, or if they colonized the entire galaxy, perhaps nothing at all. There is a place in space known as the Great Void, nearly 330 million light-years in diameter. Given the sheer size of the Great Void, scientists estimate that there must be about 2,000 galaxies in it. However, to date, only 60 galaxies have been detected in this void, which is only 3% of what would be expected in a region of this size. This begs the question, could Type 3 civilizations control all of this space by exploiting its resources? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.